These Regenerative Cow workshops are about exploring and discussing this concept of the regenerative cow. What type of cow is the regenerative cow? Who is she? And if we cast our minds back to the last round of workshops, we discussed a series of regenerative farming principles. We looked at rotational grazing and the cow's ability to graze the whole farm. We looked at species diversity and a cow that's able to utilise more than just a ryegrass sward, as far as looking at introducing full herbal lays. So what today is about is having a look at the attributes of that regenerative cow and how she can thrive within the regenerative farming system for production and, most importantly, for high welfare. So, what's up for consideration today is your breeding policy within the next 5 to 10 years. And the regenerative cow within your system is likely to be adapting and changing as you make changes on the farm. So if we have a look at the board now, you will see that there are lots of different types of regenerative cow. And what we're trying to say is that any type and any breed has the ability to be a regenerative cow. We talk about it being the right cow to suit your system and to suit your environment. The environment being Southwest Wales and the microenvironment here being this farm. And we know that no two cows and no two farms are the same. Farms with drought environments compared to farms with moist environments, farms with permanent pasture compared to cropping farms, for example, farms with no funds compared to farms with extensive funds. We talk about farming regeneratively for your environment. But each farmer is likely to be looking to come to the same goal and the same outcome. And here are the 5 principles that we think applies to the regenerative cow and real take-home messages for you today. Number 1, a cow that can walk out to pasture. Does she have the feet, the legs, the conformation to take those steps? We know from our Innovate SRUC project that cows that are housed do a lot less steps to those that rotationally graze the whole farm. Some may take that even further and say that a cow needs to be able to maintain body condition from less purchased feed. Number 2, is the cow robust enough? Is she hardy enough to withstand variable weather conditions as we look to elongate the grazing system? And number 3, the cow's stayability within the herd. Does she stay in the herd longer than you would expect? And some may say a cow should be treated like an employee. If she isn't productive, if she doesn't turn up for work, she gets replaced with another employee, another cow. And with that comes financial implications and grazing pressures, for example. Number 4. There is a concept that if the regenerative cow requires minimal interventions and not a lot of medication throughout her lifetime, she is already suited and adapted to your environment. Number 5. Not only does the regenerative cow need to be able to calve down without assistance, but can she produce a viable, healthy calf that thrives within the beef or dairy supply chain every year? Now those cows are in your herd. You know that you have those cows within your herd. And they're more likely the invisible ones. They're the ones that just get on with it. You don't really know they're there. Now as you go around the stations today, hopefully we've found the tools to be able to equip you to select and manage these regenerative cows. For example, you may be looking to produce a cow less susceptible to lameness, mastitis and parasites, for example. So that's what the regenerative cow is. But what isn't she? And what she isn't likely to be is extreme in one trait. She's more than likely going to be normal or optimal across multiple traits. So as you listen to the specialist today, be honest with yourself and have a think about those regenerative cows within your herd and the tools that you can apply to help you select and manage these cows.